everyone, I'm doing an 18 plus pick a pile, but I am also going to do a Patreon extended. So the first pile is this one, second pile is this one, and this is the third pile. So pick a spear for me, guys. Spear 1, spear 2, or spear 3. Thank you. And now I will begin with the first pile. So now I'm going to do pile 1. I just want to get the overall energy first, so that's why I'm shuffling. The card that you have is Ancestral Wisdom. We are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this poignant time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. I just made your spear move as well. And now I'm going to move over to your first cards, and I will obviously channel them as well. As you can see, that card wanted to come out. I'm going to try and see if I can get 4. I have 4 cards for pile number 1. Okay, sorry to be a bit slow today, but I just wanted to get them set out. So your first card looks like the female energy is very shy, and it could have been because of financial issues at the moment. The male has the upper hand, like the male type of energy has the upper hand, and the female is like really shy and she's on the fence and she's not fully trusting of the male. So there is a lot of trust that has been broken in the past for your past relationships or your current one. Your next card involves an admirer or someone that thinks about doing like a bit of BDSM with you, because he's got a whip and that looks quite painful. And they want to pull your hair as well if you're a female, if you have like a feminine energy. And this person is like really strong and could like pick you up and stuff like that. And also like other people, if you do like that, other people are maybe frowning upon it and like looking at it from further away. So it could be like your friends not liking the idea of it. So if you both like doing something, or you're both like really happy together, maybe your friends are slightly jealous of your relationship, or they just don't like your male energy partner. So watch out for friends that don't like your relationship or are trying to spoil your relationship. So I've got 2 people looking in the background. So you've got at least 2 people influencing the relationship, and they have female energies as well. Like if your partner has a child, they might be like jealous of you or not like you, feel like you're replacing their mum or dad or whoever. And there is also like an ex-partner getting in the way as well. Your next card just suggests that you're both like really miserable, and the female energy is not ignoring the male energy, and the male energy is really upset. He just looks like upset or like confused as to what to do, but he does look like really down. Like he looks fed up. He looks really fed up, or actually even bored. Maybe you weren't meant to be together. Again, you're getting a lot of swords as well, which means that they might have had certain standards, and you in the relationship, you might have brought them back to earth as well, like bringing people down a notch. Like you always are nice, but you always make people see other people's perspectives as well, especially if you've had an argument or one of your friends has had an argument. You try and be the mentor or like the mediator. And then your next card is showing that you both love each other, but you're both closed off to each other. And there is like intimacy, but it's a reluctant type of intimacy. You're both quite reluctant around each other. And there's a lot of fruit, so your person probably likes fruit or eating. Maybe they like cooking for you as well. That's showing you how intimate they can be. They're showing you their loving and caring side through food. And these kind of look a bit like pregnancy sticks. They do look a bit like pregnancy sticks to me. So maybe there's going to be an announcement soon. But one of you doesn't want to get pregnant in the relationship. So just be careful with that. It looks like a bit of an awkward situation so far. Now I'm going to move on with a tiny little bit more insight as well, just with an oracle card. So your oracle card from your angels suggests that you should retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. You need to take time out for yourself. You could be like, one of you could be really struggling, and you need to just stay off Facebook and not look at any fake news or stay off any social media and just take time out for you. Like whether you need to take time out on your own, whether you need to see friends more, have advice, but you just need time away from this. Like just completely remove yourself from the situation. And I'm going to get your next card as well. I just want another oracle as well. It's a relationship oracle, so it will answer my question. What type of a relationship is this with pile 1? Can you give me any answers? I did have a card fall out. You probably heard it, but we actually had 4 cards, so I'm actually going to read all 4 out. But the biggest one that fell out, that you probably would have heard clack a second ago, like whack the tables or something like that. It says the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So you might have had a relationship that wasn't like a full-on commitment, or you've always had like an intuition to be hesitant, and you've always thought, or maybe your person was cheating on you, and that actually is the truth. Your person cheated on you, and there was definitely someone else involved, someone else either still on their mind or someone that they were talking to or cheating with you with. So it's answering your question, if you had to walk away or if you're actually still in the relationship, it confirms that your partner's cheating on you. You have unconditional loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Maybe you fell in love, and because you're such a lovely person, you could give them your world and like the world. But obviously they can't. They're no good for you because they've cheated on you. And then you have mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personality, pretend, delude, gaslighting. So your person is like not a very nice person, and you actually either, if you've left them, it's good that you've left them, it confirms that, or if you're thinking about leaving them, you should leave them. It's not up to me, it's up to you, but the advice from tarot is to leave them. And your next card is the Butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child growth. So maybe if you dated in the past as well, that you've healed that, and they might have cheated on you in the past, and now you're getting back together, and they won't cheat on you again. So maybe you can actually trust them, but it's completely up to you. You should either completely let them go or try again, and it could be mature, but it's down to you at the end of the day. I'm just gonna choose one more card as well. I'm gonna channel what they have to say to you romantically. Okay, this confirms with the snake as well. You've got the Hermit. This is a really lovely card. I'm just going to quickly channel this card. Your person, I'm going to actually talk to your person now. I'm running out of time. I don't get to communicate as much as I'd like. I hide everything. Everything's kind of burning and is burnt. I feel really worn out. I also have someone almost like strangling me, but not really. I feel like too entangled and too attached to another relationship, so I can't do anything about it, and I just feel really, really tired. I feel really exhausted about everything. And I feel like I've aged and I feel really old. And I just can't do anything at the moment. And that is what your person has to say to you. They weren't that communicative. They're actually quite hard to channel. So that's it for pile 1. I'm now going to... Actually, no, it isn't. I haven't done the zodiac sign or the initials. I'm going to actually clean the energy a little bit. Your person is very upset but awkward to deal with as well. I think your person has a blockage, like a spiritual blockage or a chakra blockage. I can't get my words then. Maybe your person's having trouble trying to talk to you. Ooh. Oh, your person's zodiac sign could be a Capricorn. And I'm going to get one more just to see whether that is either yours or... I think that's your person's one. And your other one is Taurus. So I feel like your person's a Capricorn and your zodiac sign is Taurus. If you had Taurus in your chart, then that is the 2 signs that you need to look out for. Now I'm going to do the initials. It's a bit noisy, sorry I didn't mention that. And now I'm going to scoop it. So I've got your person's initials and now I'm going to read them out. So I've got C, I've got B, I've got O, I've got I, sorry, I've got R as well, I've got G, I've got X, could be an X, you got P, you got L, you have U, you have D, you have W, you have a Z, you have I, you have I again, you have O, you've got 2 O's, so one of your initials could be an O, you've got a T, you've got a K, you've got a V, and you've got a B. I keep chucking them at myself, that's why I keep going and then you've got W. The initials that you got the most are O, so look out for O. You got B a lot as well. You got X is significant because it could be your X. And then you have 3 I's, so look out for I's. I don't know if Ludwig has any significance to you. I don't know where I've heard that from before. But there you go. Your person is tired because I got the Z as well. So yeah, that's like what I've got for pile 1. Thank you for joining me, pile 1. I'm now going to move over to pile 2. Hello. Welcome, pile 2. I'm now going to clean the energy a little bit. If you joined me for pile 1, the energy was quite heavy, but now I've just cleaned the energy and I might even sage a little bit as well. Just gonna have a little bit of a sage because the energy was really heavy. Sorry about that detour there. Let's get ready for your pile. So if you chose pile 2, you would have chosen this clear sphere. Let's get your overall energy as well. Your overall energy is give back. Today is a day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. Your person really needs you to reach out. Like, the person could be going through an emotional time or a loss, so you do need to really help the person. And you're not sticking up. Yeah, there you go. That's fine, it's sticking up fine now. So now I'm going to get into your 18 plus cards as well. Okay. Pile 2, pile 2. Okay. It kind of, there's a lot that came out there, so I'm just going to take the top. Superstar. And I'm going to take 2 more as well for pile 2. Oh, I can already tell. Yours is like, I probably shouldn't laugh at this, but yours involves black magic or some witchcraft. Like, someone's put a spell on you or your person. Like, you might be Wiccan, or like you might be a witch or practice the different arts or something. But someone's actually used a bit of spiritualism in a relationship. Like, someone's used some magic or some candle magic, which I found quite funny. Sorry, I probably shouldn't laugh. There's a lot of magic involved. Someone's put a love spell on someone. I think you've put a love spell on your person. It's a little bit funny. Okay, I'll probably... Your first one has a little black cat at the bottom, so one of you has got to be like a witch. One of you's got to be a witch or a big animal lover. Again, you've got swords as well. There's enough swords in this. I have a lot of swords. You really love getting intimate with your person. It's very equal, the amount of intimacy. It's really slow as well. Like, you do get excited by each other, but the intimate times are very slow and soft, and there's a lot of nice time taken on each other, which is sweet. There's a lot of time. And you look into each other's eyes as well. So this card's a sweet card. The next card is the male energy likes to make the female energy feel like a princess, or obviously a prince, or anything like that. They want to make them feel the most excited in the relationship. They want to put like loads and loads of effort in just to make you feel more relaxed. And your person might really like autumn as well, and they are thinking about having a couple's time or an intimate time in nature, like in a forest or the woods or something. Or you might go on holiday together and do it out in front of people, but on a gazebo, not a gazebo, what are those things? You know, I can't remember what they're called, but in a hotel, sometimes you have like a little bit of floor outside. It's like an outside bit of floor. I think it's a veranda or something. They want to do that in front of people on the veranda. And a specific place that comes to mind is Vienna. They want to like have a nice time with you in Vienna, but they want people to know that you're theirs. And then your next card is the one that I was picking up the witchcraft from. Like, someone's either sort of mesmerised you and been like almost like a siren, like they've drawn you in with their energy, or there's been a bit of witchcraft going on in the background. Like, you might not know it or you might not feel it, but some extra magic or a spell has contributed to the relationship. So I might be bringing you together soon as well. If you haven't been on a date yet, you're manifesting your person. Your next card is whenever you think about your person specifically, or the female energy thinks about your person, they do get quite flustered when they think about their person. You're always in the background. Your person's always in the background as well. Like, you might not always notice them, but they're always there. And also, you are soul ties as well, because do you see that ribbon at the bottom? You could cut the cord, but the cord's never been broken, so you are always meant to be soulmates. I'm now going to go on to just one oracle card from your angel. You might have not seen it fall out, but it says, this one comes up a lot in readings, but have some self-confidence in yourself and in the relationship. Have confidence in love. Like, don't be afraid of it. It says, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Which is really cute. Don't be afraid of love. If you're secretly in love, just roll with it. Just go. Just make it happen. And then your next card. Hang on, let me just get your next card. Or cards, because last time 4 fell out. Is going to be answering my question about the relationship. Like, what sort of relationship is this? What sort of relationship is this? Okay, so you got some cards that have fallen out. Oh, you have cassette. You have... okay, you got 5. Okay. You have coffee cup. You have axe. you have the butterfly again, and you have love. So if you watched pile 1 first, perhaps this second one is also connected as well. Or it could be for either one of you, or like both of you. Anyway, the first one is Cosette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So you're afraid to make a move, and you think that every relationship is like your last one. So you have like really old-fashioned or sort of traditional ways of thinking about a relationship. And next you have the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. So your relationship is going to blossom, and obviously it starts off as a cocoon, so it might not be plain sailing, but then it will turn into something even better that you can work on. So yeah, just be reassured by it. Your next card is coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savouring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. So you want to go on like a little friendship date or something like that, or you want to see your person, and you should do it over coffee by the looks of it. Next you have a breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. That's how you feel. You feel abandoned at the moment by your person. It might be because you made a mistake in the past that you can grow from, because you might have been less mature at the time. Or it could just mean that it just didn't work out as well. But yeah, that you feel like someone's got an axe with the relationship and just cut you or something. And then your next card is love. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So you do unconditionally love each other, and you are quite passionate, and there's a lot of affection and attraction there. So if you feel that, then have the confidence to allow it to continue, or have the confidence to get back with someone that you might have dated in high school in the past or something like that, or just like someone from your past is probably going to come back to the I'm now going to channel your person with another card, but it's just going to be one card that I want to channel, and this is going to be your person. I've got 2 falling out as well. Oh, okay, I have 3. That's quite a lot. I don't know which one to go with now. Okay. What you had come out is the sun, the moon, and the star upside down. So they're really big major arcana cards, and I am not sure which one to go with. So I'm going to try and do it from intuition, and hopefully it's within shot, and you can see which one I'm going to go with. I want to see whether, if I swing it, see whether if it stops, it's not the card that I need. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm going to try and do it with my pendulum instead. I think it'll be a bit easier than doing it with this, because I don't want to break my thing. Okay, if pendulum, if you stop, that is not the right card. If you stop, this card is not the right card for pile 2. I'm going to take it as that one's the right one, but I just want to double check. If you stop, this card is not the right card for pile number 2. Okay, I'm going to go with the middle card, which is the moon. And I'm going to channel your person. From the looks of it, because there's a lot of water, your person could actually be a Cancer, but there is also a lot of wolves there. There's like 2 either side, and they're howling at the moon, so maybe both of you are witches. and there's a lot of magic involved in your relationship, and it actually is both equal. I'm picking up on the fact that your person's really sensitive, because there's a lot of water involved, and your person could be really, really upset and distraught at the moment. And they've definitely experienced a loss. It's either you or it is a family member that they've lost as well. Your person is just in general really upset. That is what I'm picking up. Hang on. I'm really upset. You turned away from me when I needed you the most. And now I don't know what to do. All I know is that I miss you. And I secretly like witchcraft too. I do it too. So if you didn't know that your person likes witchcraft too, they do it too. You're both witches, which is quite funny, but one of you knows that you're a witch, and the other one just don't tell you that they're a witch, but they're a witch. They've got magic as well. I don't know why it makes me laugh, the fact that you're both witches, but it just makes me laugh because there's definitely magic involved in the relationship. Okay, so now I'm going to go over to your person's initials. And I nearly forgot to do your person's zodiac, but I'm not going to forget to do that because I just remembered that I nearly did. I've got a lot of initials left. I'm only sensing these ones. So you have F. We won't involve that. You have two Fs. They feel like they've failed. They've got a Z. You got two X's. Ooh, maybe there's two X's involved. You have a U. You have a Z. You have an A. You have an N. You have another Z. I don't know why you got two Zs, like snore. Your person's tight as well. You got an R. You got a U. You got a G. And you got a K. Look out for those initials as well. And your person could be your ex as well. Do 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 do. I'm gonna see what your person's zodiac sign is and what your sign is. I had two flip out at me as well, that made me jump. One of them's an Aries and the other one is a Libra. Woo. So if you have any Aries in your chart, you could be an Aries, and there is also a Libra. So it's just confirming who is watching. Either one of you has this in your chart. Okay, thank you for joining me, pile 2. I'm now going to move on to pile 3. Remember that I have like a big extended, which is going to be a bigger development into everything on my Patreon. Thanks guys, I'll see you for pile 3. Hi pile number 3, I'm just going to do a quick cleanse. Pile number 2 made me laugh, but let's see what pile number 3 has in store. Okay, so I'm now going to do the overall card. Overall card for pile 3. Your card is self-love, which is actually quite cute, I think. I think they've all fallen at me, which is cute. Now is the time to love, nurture and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind and soul. That's what you guys need to do. That's your overall energy. This relationship is about self-love. Maybe your person helps you with loving yourself and brings you out of your shell. So I'm going to go into your 18 plus cards. If this one wants to go up, and it's not, which is not good because all the other ones are fine. Okay. Pile number 3, 4 cards. Pile number 3. You have the Hanged Man upside down, so you've had the new beginning and you've had obviously like something end, but something new is, well, not that new, something is happening, something good is occurring. And I need to actually get your 4th card. I can't get it out of my head. Don't mind me singing, sorry, I got a bit distracted. Your first card is showing a lot of intimacy, and I think the devil's in the background, so there must have been a lot of lust in the past, but now that there's just a nice equal amount of intimacy and there's love involved through the sex now, whereas in the past the intimate time might have not been as nice. It might have just been lust and then you didn't feel valued afterwards. So like I said with the Hanged Man, it's in reverse, so you might have had a bad experience or a lot of bad experiences in relationships, but now you've like completely found yourself and something is blossoming already. And you have your next card, which is someone tried to use magic or a spell on you or were jealous about you, but it didn't work. Look, that candle's gone out. So the person that wasn't right for you, the candle's gone out, so it's ended, and the male energy is upset about it, and they're always at the front of it, or they got in the way, but in the background, you and another person are just having fun, and it might mean that your soulmate is just gonna find you, but it's always in the background. Like, you'll just come at the perfect time, or when you need them to come, when you're not even trying. And your next card represents getting married to the same person. As you can see, the people in the background, like the female energy and the male energy, they're the same on this card, and I am picking up on wedding bells for this card. That might have been your past person that was just involved with lust, as you can see the similar people. This is your person that you've recently met and you're going to get married to, because they look really similar. And then your ex is like just unhappy about it and they regret it, but that's sour grapes, that's their problem, not yours. That's a them problem. And then, yeah, you're just getting married to this new, better person that enhances your life. Is gonna get married to you, it's gonna happen at some point. But yeah, you're gonna have a marriage with the right person. So I'm going to do your next card, which is just one oracle card. Your card that came out is finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So you or your person is really struggling at the moment with finances. So you need to wait until things are sorted or things have settled down until you can have the person find you or just get with the person that you are thinking of. Now I'm going to do your next oracle cards and I want to know what type of relationship this is. The card that fell out, or the 4 cards that fell out actually, is wedding rings. You have girl talk, you have talking, you have the phoenix. You did have a Grim Reaper as well, but I felt like that wasn't to do with this. It was probably to do with your past relationships. So I'm going to do it with your most recent things and relationships. So first of all, I'm going to focus on talking. Interested, conversing more. Awaited, a message arrives. Text, call, email. What does that say? It looks like that says hoovering. Maybe you're waiting for your person but they haven't replied because they're not right for you. Maybe that happened in the past. And you have Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. So you got the Phoenix, so that means boom, you've risen from the ashes and everything's going to go well from now on. You have girl talk, time with friends and moving on, happily single and living the moment, having fun. So you're happily single and you and your friends are like happy that you're single as well, and you've been talking about it and they're like, we've seen a change or something like that, or they're like happy that you're just happy to be single and looking after your own self-worth and just finding a bit of self-love as well. I think your friends have definitely noticed it. And next you have wedding rings, so wedding's going to happen. You have union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So you'll always be married. Once you get married to that one person that is right for you, you'll always be married to them, and your love will just never go for each other. I'm now going to do your person's initials as well. So they are H, they are U, they are R, they are L, you have A, you have F, you have R, you have O, you have H, and you have H. Look out for the initial H, that's come up 3 times. Yeah, I would say look for H the most, but they're all your initials. If they resonate, that could be the initial of your person. And next, I also have your zodiac signs. I'm just going to find your person's zodiac sign. Oh, the first one's popped out, which is Gemini. You could be a Gemini. And your next zodiac sign is Sagittarius. So either you or your person that you're thinking about or watching this for, you're either a Gemini or a Sagittarius. Or it could be both. Oh, guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to channel your person. That's what I need to do. I've done everything except from channel them. Just one card for pile 3. This card I have Judgment. You might have been judged by like your friends or family for dating this person or being with this person in the past, but now that's over and there's gonna be no more judgment. I feel like the angels are involved in this connection. I think you are an angel. We both really love each other. I can hear the heaven horns and the bells, and I believe in guardian angels too, and we should definitely get married. Your person really wants to get married to you. Definitely guardian angels are involved in our connection, and I just want you to be happy because you make me happy, and I know I make you happy too. And no one's ever going to judge us. It's just me and you throughout the world. Everybody else, obviously, like family and friends are super important, and family friends are super important too. But our love is just between us two, and it's forever. That was really cute. So you two are definitely going to get married. There's wedding rings involved. There's going to be marriage. It's quite funny. Your person's very serious about this. So there's definitely going to be wedding rings. Thank you for joining me, pile 3. And thank you for joining me in general. If you ended up watching the whole video, I really do appreciate that. But I do have timestamps as well if you only wanted to choose like one part of the video, like one crystal or something. But I really appreciate it if you ever watch the whole thing. That is commitment. But thank you. Thanks, guys. I'm going to put the link to my Patreon on as well so we can have next big extended. Thank you. Bye, guys.